Barely.
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 You were giving us what? How long were you giving us?
Ready to get out.
Okay, we are back in a regular session at, I think, wait a minute, 10:35. Nothing to report from the executive committee meeting. Mrs. Commissioner Stacy, Justice Center, talk to us.
We have a just leadership team meeting noon on Thursday at the Fairgrounds Public Safety Building. And something learned this morning, and we'll be discussing in more detail there, but with the cupola, we're going to see the cupola in the new year. We're not gonna see it in 17. Something with the manufacturing of a portion, since it's two pieces. And so he said it's going to, therefore, because of that, hold it till, we're not gonna see it till January, but he goes, we'll go into detail on Thursday. So, that's just, I shared that this morning because the question came, which is the reason I was seeking out the update when I did the radio interview, so that's why I'm sharing it today versus waiting until Thursday. But I'll just bring everybody up to speed because he asked the question on it. And
The only question I have about that is, if, I think I already know the answer, but was there any contractual time that the company manufacturing the cupola had to have it here? And if there was there any financial penalties attached to late delivery?
yeah, and that stuff we'll have to wade into on Thursday, because I also wonder about, what's it do overall. Obviously, Gilbane oversees the placement of the cupola.
Yeah.
And they were planning to give us keys, here some point, very early January, end of this year, that kind of a thing. So there's some contractual things and responsibilities to have to check into on how that all weighs in. But they just literally got that information 6:30 this morning. And I happened to ask at 7:20 for the question.
The only other thing that I would ask then is, unfortunately I'm not gonna be there Thursday, is, I know there was some costs related to the crane that they're gonna need to have to put that up.
Mhm.
And we are getting so close now to Lady Justice.
Yeah, maybe they'll merge
being
back
completed.
together.
Yeah. Is it possible to save some money by not having to rent that crane twice?
Yeah.
And coordinate timing? I mean, maybe we can push Lady Justice along a little quicker. And
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but I think it's at least worth discussing.
Yeah. Like I said, all new information at the latest update today, so a lot to sort
Yeah,
through what
yeah.
that means and how it impacts what. But,
The other thing that we
everything
should-
else continues.
Yeah, that we should note is the giant trench in front of the courthouse is a stormwater retention basin. So there's been some question as to what that is, and basically it holds some of the stormwater from the property and allows it to gently disperse into the system. So people have been asking about that, if there's any question. And, we'll never be able to build on it, but we will be able to take a sidewalk across it. Just new modern.
Okay, that's the answer to our ice skating.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
Just a couple of quick things that I wanted to bring up. We did meet on Wednesday before Thanksgiving and go with regional planning and discuss comprehensive planning and did some interviews there. Went through 5 proposals, and there was a consensus top pick, and we are negotiating with them to see if we can get the price to a point where we can agree to it. And we'll have to, at that point, if there's an ask to us above and beyond our increased assessment, then we'll have to take that into consideration if we're going to participate in that. So we don't know the number yet, though. And we also had a parking meeting, and we're going to put that on the agenda for next week to discuss. Are you not here?
I'm here next week.
You're here next week.
The conference is 2 weeks from.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So that'll be on the schedule to discuss. So I think we've all kind of know where the issue's going. One of the questions that were asked about was funding the study, and I think we need to see a program that we would be in favor of to fund the study, and I don't think we're there yet. So I don't think we'll be in a position to make that decision, but maybe that may come along as well. So I just wanted to update you guys on those 2 things.
Okay, the only thing I wanted to mention was the fact that we did do an allergen test, a company by the name of Hayes, microbial consulting of the RTA building, and basically, rather than get into the detail, basically show that there are no more allergens inside the building than there are outside the building. So that everything is pretty clean in that building. There was some question. We wanted to make certain that we weren't putting any employees at risk, and according to this report, we absolutely are not. Okay, anything else? New business? We can begin.
New business. I have a resolution authorizing fund transfer be made to the Capital Facilities Note Retirement Fund, moving $310,243.47 from general fund to Capital Facilities Note Retirement Fund. We had talked about this at the board session, was it a couple weeks ago? Getting that final note paid off, so it's done. The total amount to get it paid off that we need is that 310, plus I have another supplemental appropriation to the general fund, and this is the $311,067.45. That's the total we need to move to our note fund to get it paid off.
Good. Paying off a loan is a good thing.
Yeah, we have a
Finally.
mortgage burning
Just
party.
to say the same thing. Burn.
I have an appropriation adjustment within the general fund. This is at the request of the youth center. He has various items he's moving for totaling $22,459.41. I have an appropriation adjustment within the general fund. This is at the request of Board of Elections. They asked to move some money around for, I think their travel for winter conference, and they needed a little more in their contract service because of the recount. Total moved $4,500. And a resolution authorizing the disposal of unneeded, obsolete, or unfit county-owned property. And this is a 2010 John Deere excavator, valued at, I guess it doesn't give the value. The new one is a 2017 Kobelco excavator, and that's $71,749.99. And then I have a resolution establishing the rates for the Seneca County Emergency Services Department effective January 1, 2018. These are all the ones that were presented at the last meeting.
Okay.
And that's all I have.
I will accept the motion for approval of the transfers and resolutions.
So moved?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Stacy?
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirschner?
Yes. Okay, any other business to be brought before this commission? Anybody in the audience? Anybody out there? One of them.
Hi, Jimmy.
Because he's gonna watch. He texted me already, said he wasn't gonna be in to let him know in the
There you
meeting.
go, buddy.
Hi, Jimmy.
What do you think, Thomas?
No,
All right.
thanks.
There is a, Thursday, there is a Joint Justice Center meeting. You might be interested in that. That might be livelier than this. Okay, I guess. that
Do we want to go?
We have to
into
go to executive session one more
first?
time.
Yeah. Discuss real estate acquisition
Acquisition, okay.
or disposals.
So I guess I need motion one more time.
Move to go into executive session to discuss real estate acquisitions or dispositions.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Stacy?
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirschner?
Yes. We do not expect to have any business to discuss when we come back, but.
I'm not staying anyhow.
Okay. So you're not staying in?
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right.